From a distance, she looks pretty and has good curb appeal, but get a little closer and her age starts to show. And since Sean and I are about to put our big blue house on the market, everything matters. About a decade ago, I put these mahogany steps on the front porch, replacing the old painted steps that were always peeling. Each spring, I give them a light sanding to smooth out the wear and tear. Then I follow up with a coat of Cabot Australian timber oil to protect the wood and bring out the luster of the mahogany. It's amazing what a difference a bit of effort can make, bit by bit. A day later and the mahogany is really glowing as the oil protects it from a spring rain. I love cleaning up the front of the house so everything looks fresh and well cared for, and a porch is the perfect place for a homeowner to make the best first impression possible. Having a front porch is the promise that you can spend countless hours enjoying the shade and cool breezes from your private domain. Over in France, the locals spend their times in sidewalk cafes. In Italy, they step outside and enjoy their piazzas and open squares filled with tables and music. In Australia's tropical Queensland, homes are famous for their wraparound verandas, ornate woodwork, and pressed metal ceilings. But after the American Civil War, front porches became a regular feature on homes, big and small. It's where you go to have your morning cup of coffee, wave hello to the neighbors, have an afternoon nap, or share a glass of wine. For the past 7 years, we've been part of the Asbury Park Porch Fest, where 25 porches around town become stages for live, free music all day long. 5 bands from all over the area were assigned to our front porch. Starting at noon, the first band begins playing an hour-long set. When one band finishes and the next begins setting up, the crowds all move on from one porch to the next, and it begins all over again. So we have fully embraced porch life and spending time out here any time of the year, but making it pretty is a chore that never ends. Last week I painted the porch a deep midnight blue, and now with the steps and trim finished, it's all looking so good. I am very happy that our gardens are just starting to pop so that when we have our open house in another week or two, this'll all look so pretty. The daffodils are in full bloom today, but along the very front of the bed are dozens of yellow Darwin hybrid tulips, just starting to show their color, that spent the spring of 2021 blooming along Park Avenue in Manhattan. Once they finished blooming in the city, Sean and I, along with a few hundred others, were able to dig up the bulbs and take them home and plant them, all with the permission of the Fund for Park Avenue, so that they can plant a totally different color next year. Thanks to them, we've been filling our gardens here with Park Avenue tulips ever since 2016. With the front of our house looking very sharp, I think we're done for the day. Our next project will be to sand and paint the side of our house that gets the western sun, and the 2 outside staircases that go up to the decks on the back. But for the moment, we can enjoy what porches and steps are meant for: an open-air living room for a quiet chat at the end of the day, and a bit of a public stage for us to live our lives on. I think a front porch feels like the welcoming arms of a home, opening up to embrace you. And I'm gonna miss this very much when it's been sold.
Give me the money!